Good morning, everybody, or afternoon or evening or whatever the hell it is in your part of the world. Happy winter solstice, everybody. Again, only if you're in the northern hemisphere, but I guess it's the summer solstice or whatever they call it down under. But yeah, so here up in the Great White North, this means today is officially the day with the least amount of daylight hours. So it's the longest night and the shortest day, which of course is the origin of all these crazy holidays that we have, like Christmas and stuff, because, pagans used to party it up at this time of year, saying, hey, we've turned the bend, daylight's coming back after this, and they'd have a big festival, and then, religious people said, hey, let's supplant it with some weird, miracle baby birth thing and stuff like that. But whatever you're into, that's cool. But it's a time for celebration regardless. And you'd see the animals of East Shade are enjoying the Christmas spirit. This guy still looks like he's a gangster or something though. Anyway, let me get chat back up. Oh, all the usual suspects are in the house today. Awesome. So I didn't really have any great idea of what to play, so just out of randomness and the fact that I thought it was pretty interesting from the perspective of our group, which is a lot of us are kind of into 3D graphics and modeling and stuff like that. I thought this game here, Monument Valley, would be super interesting, just for no other reason. The visuals are really cool and it's a bit mind-bending. So if you guys are 1 a.m. for you, well, good morning or late night to you, Elijah. It's so funny just having people watch this from all over the world. So anyway, this game is, I'm sure, inspired by the works of artists like MC Escher. He's definitely the one that comes to mind when I play this game. So I'm pretty sure most people have heard of him, but if not, I'll show you some of his artwork. So he's famous for this mind-bending artwork where it's pictures of geometry that just really wouldn't work in real life. So if you notice these guys up here on the top, they're continuously walking upstairs. All the stairs go up, and yet it's a continuous loop. So how the hell does that work? Then we have something like this. So we have something like this where the bottom floor and the top floor are at right angles, yet they align and have posts that go between them. And your eye kind of like flicks back and forth between it being one way and the other. Very odd, very weird to look at. Then we have crazy stuff like this where we don't really even know what's up or down or anything. So say from the perspective of this guy, he's sitting on a floor, right? And these are stairs going up. And these things are, this is pointing outwards towards us. But then we look at him and he's crawling up onto a ledge where this is a cutout, and underneath here is the ceiling, and this is hanging off the ceiling. So he's actually on a ceiling. Yeah, it hurts your head. And your mind wants to flip back and forth between what is what. It's super cool. I love his drawings. And then he does just interesting things like this that are merged between 2D and 3D, like the hands drawing themselves. And you got crazy stuff like this. These guys are called curl-ups, I believe. Well, I'm sure they had some, I think he was from the Netherlands or something, but so I'm sure they had I think they had some word that meant that basically, I think it started with a V or something, but the English version of them, we call it curl-ups. But yeah, you can see this crazy geometry that just blends in with each other, and you have no idea what's up or down or left or right. Yeah, for sure, Jay. Especially, I mean, the with the winter solstice, man. Yeah, I get you. I mean, 5 o'clock rolls around. It's already dark here up north, and I'm ready for bed. I'm already like relaxing on the couch, you know, under the covers and reading or something. It's crazy. Which is why I'm always happy this time of year that we're turning the bend. Although the cold kind of lags a bit, so we still have another, you know, a couple of months of the cold weather, but at least we're on the upswing as far as daylight is concerned. But yeah, Merry Christmas and slightly early Happy New Year's and everything to everybody. Yeah, some of his drawings work better than others, and I think it also depends on the resolution and how far away you are from looking at them, but pretty awesome. So this thing, you know, you glance at it and it kind of just, you know, it makes sense. It's fine, you know, it's a water and it's going, but somehow when you actually follow it, so this thing is going forward, left, forward, left. At no point should it actually be going up, but it is going up. And what should be further back is actually above, directly above this one. And then the waterfall comes and it's like, how does that work? It's so cool. I love it. I love his drawings. Sorry, cordage here. Got to untwangle myself. All right. And I think this is the last one I'll show you. But yeah, again, weird stuff where from different people's perspectives, we're looking at either floors or ceilings or walls. I love his stuff. So anyway, this game is basically what's the word? I'm sorry, I'm still waking up. It's inspired by those kind of visual tricks by MC Escher. So with that said, let's actually get cracking here. So I don't think these are super long. Excuse me, just dying here a bit. I don't think these are super long. We probably will get through this whole game today. And we'll see how we like it. Like, I don't know, as a live stream, if this is going to be super interesting for everybody or super boring or what. So we'll get through this one today, and we'll kind of decide if we want to do the other two in the following weekends or if we just abandon it and find something else. I'm still kind of looking around for something good to play. Ideally, I'd like another 3D exploration type game. But, you know, those are usually hard to find, at least the ones that I enjoy, where everything and everybody isn't trying to kill me. So anyway, hope you guys are doing good. So click on the path to move out. So there's very few mechanics in this game. To move your little character, your Ida here, and to move her around, all you do is click on a location, and she'll attempt to move there if she can. She obviously can't make it up there right now. That's it. The other thing is there's usually turny bits like this. And then later we're going to have slidey bits. And that is honestly all there is to it. Some later puzzles will be able to rotate the whole puzzle around, but that is pretty much it, which is nice. I love it. They keep it simple for us, like, you know, simple people. But you'll see the interesting thing here is this looks like it is down, and then this goes up, kind of, and then up the stairs. But we can just rotate this around, and then magically, now it's a zigzag path that goes up to where we want to go. So yeah, super cool. I love this game. So I never did look into how they made this. Every time I play it, I think, oh man, I got to look up how they created it, but I never actually have. It's all, of course, it's careful shading and angles and stuff, you know. I'm sure that, because none of this really works in 3D. But yeah, who knows? I'd love to see how they make it. I will try to do my homework for the next time we play it. Alrighty. We shall play Mystical Puzzle number 1. Wait, why are you going to 2? I want to play 1, please. Oh, 1 was the one we already played. Gotcha. All right, you know better than me, Mr. Game. Didn't realize that was an actual puzzle, but I guess they got to explain the basics. All right, anyway, hopefully the sound balance and stuff is fine with you guys. I don't really know. I just used the same from the last game. I mean, there's not much to this. Little blinks and blonks. But if my voice versus the sound effects are kind of off balance, let me know and I'll try to tweak them. Okay, off to number 2. Very good. Play, please. Ida embarks on a quest for forgiveness. Why she needs to be forgiven, we don't know. But okay, great. Thanks, Jay. It's a lucky coincidence. Okie dokie. So there's other little small mechanics, I guess, that I didn't point out, where if Ida steps on things, like buttons, there's buttons, and these are ladders for her to go up and down. Usually there's a goal, so a goal for her to get to, which is usually either something like this or a doorway for her to walk into. So we don't see a doorway. We have no path up here. We have a turny thing so we can investigate what happens there. And it looks like we can get Ida over here to our button. So let's send her there and see what happens. You know, Julia, you might actually be correct. Okay, so that unveiled another button for Ida to do. So if we were to turn this, she'd be cut off. But obviously if we got her here, she could then walk over to that button. So we're gonna have to get her butt back over this way. Spin-a-majig it over. Yeah, I have a feeling she's probably a nasty little brat. She's got to pay for her. She probably broke the world. Alright. Okay, that is a permanent change. So you're probably saying, how the hell do we get Ida up there now? But looky, if we turn, hey, how cool is that? So as you can see, these start out fairly simple to give you the idea of the mechanics, of course, which is nice. Ah, she's got magic cubes in her hat. She must have taken them, the little brat. It's good that you're giving them back, Ida. I don't know how she fit all them in there, but that's fine. Game's a little loud after all. Yeah, you might be correct. Let me see if I can escape the game without escaping the game altogether. The wind button will do it for me. Haha. All right. Let's go here and program audio. I would love, can I play this and still stay on this thing at the same time? Of course not. All right, so we'll just cut it down. So it's peaking at about -20. Let's just go like this and then go back to the game. All right, we'll see if that's a bit better. You guys can tell me as we play. Of course, now I got to get chat back up. Ah, it's never ends. All right, there we go. Nope, chat is still not back up. There we go. Ida has an unexpected meeting. Bomb. We don't really need super loud effects here. Let me just kick this back a little bit more. Program audio there. Actually, mine's going to stay the same no matter what. I'm going to actually make mine lower too. Does that actually affect yours? No, not really. Interesting. Audio is always, weirdly enough, audio is always like the hardest thing to get right. Okay, fine. Okay, we're complicated now already. Very complicated. So now we see we have these Lego looking things, and those represent slidey bits. So we got slidey bits, we got this slidey bit. And again, the only goal we really see, we have a couple of doors. So that's something we can look into. And we also have a button here. So first, let's try to get her perhaps to this door. So I'm thinking if she rides along this thing, she can climb up here. And then ride along this thing to there. So that's the idea, I think. So we'll scoot her over here, get her up here, get her on this thing, zip it on over, have her go in here, and she'll probably pop out on this one because reasons. Now she can't go back, but we do have the lifts available, and she'll go up here and push on Mr. Button. Stuff happens. And now she can go up the ladder and into the thing. Originally, sometimes you don't realize that, like if you click up here, sometimes she won't go in. You actually have to click on the floor inside. It was one weird thing I noticed on the game sometimes. All right. Now we have Mom, the Queen, I don't know. Somebody who's probably going to yell at us and tell us to do stuff, I'm sure. Yeah, you could do that. Okie dokie. So, no real puzzle here. Just go talk to the Queen of Pointy Hats. I mean, hats are a thing, right? Like fancy hats always are a sign of high office. She's been waiting in darkness. Well, you know, you could have done something useful while you're here, lady. How far have we wandered, silent princess? Oh, I'm a princess, so she must be a queen, right? Why are you here? I'm collecting little boxy, or freeing little boxy things, definitely. All right, so that told us absolutely nothing other than this chick's been waiting here, ghostly, for no reason, and she doesn't know why we're here, which is fine. That's fine. All right, let's climb up yonder stairs. I remember sitting on top of a large robot or something. Was that in this one or one of the later ones? A large robot. I know one of them, I mean, they all blend together. I know one of them we had the cool little totem pole guy. I called him Blocky McBlockface, who used to follow us around, and we can like tell him to move different places. All right, so And we got this with a little seesaw elevator action. So obviously we're probably trying to get here. So I'm thinking get her onto the elevator. Oh noes. Looks like you can't go that way, Ida. That's a bummer. Now what are you gonna do? Wow. Life is sucky for you, huh? What else we got? Oh, we have this. Ah. Okay, Ida. Looks like you got to stand here. Then we're going to pop you up to here. And then you can climb your way around. Then we can meet these halfway and bring her up to Mr. Button. Which makes Mr. Stairs, which makes Mr. Top. Ah, there it is. Another cube in her hat. It's good that she's given these back, because I'm sure they're important. An unexpected meeting with Mom. Or somebody. Could just be a lurking stranger. Alright, we're cruising now. A large robot. Yeah, I don't know. I forget. I have the gift for completely forgetting things soon after I've done them. So it's good that I can play this again with fresh eyes, because I don't remember like pretty much any of the puzzles. Keeps things new and exciting though to have a terrible memory. All right, the water palace. Uh-oh, we got the crappy little birds now. So, interesting thing just to point out. If you notice, Ida and the crappy little birds are basically the same character. So if you were to swivel his whole head backwards, yeah, that's pretty much Ida, right? He's got a little feet. He's got, his body is sort of skirt-like. Yeah, his head's just rotated around. Don't know if that has meaning or it's just them being lazy. But it's a thing. Okie dokie. We got turny knobs and we got, looks like we're probably trying to ultimately get up here, I would assume. We have a button to get to. We've got rotatey things. So this guy rotates around. So it looks like it'll get us to the button and over there. And also to the stairs. We also have this turny thing, which unveils stairs. So I think we can get Ida safely up here. And I'm assuming we probably got to park her over here. Perhaps. Or do we just, actually maybe we just bring her over to the button first. See what happens to the world. Aha! There we go. Now, we can slip her over here. Get her onto the turny bit. Oh, sorry, Nida, didn't mean to cut you off. And then spin her around. She's home and dry. I just glanced at chat. I noticed you guys mentioned the holding loop. I think that is from the third game. So it was like, it was something I found in the third game. It was actually just a small graphic about, you know, encompassing about the size of this little thing here. I think it was only about that size, but I blew it up, and then with the magic of AI, I had it clarify it again, or, you know, upscale it. The music isn't from the game. The music is from my old buddy Kevin MacLeod, which of course I don't actually know, but I use his stuff all the time. He's like the king of royalty-free music. And if you are interested in him or his music, if you go to the description of this video, you can see there should be a license link where you can get to his website, and he has just tons and tons of music. The guy is super, super creative and talented, because he really creates like pretty much any kind of music you can imagine. Just really anything that would fit in like the background of a movie, to campy, goofy stuff, and anywhere in between. Really amazing. Yeah, my old buddy. Yeah, we grew up together. I went to college with him, I'm sure. All right. Where are we now? I don't even know. I'm sitting here gabbing. Okay, so it looks like we're on this building now, which popped up out of nowhere. Doesn't look like there's much we can do right now. There's a button she can step on, so let's step on it, see what happens. Oh. She's all walking sideways and stuffs now. Interesting, interesting. So she can walk on this surface now. So now we got to think of this surface. All these surfaces as places she can go. So she's probably trying to get to this other button here, I'm sure. So let's just start walking and see what happens. She could probably get up around here. Maybe she can walk over here. She won't walk around the bend or anything, though. I don't see any little bits for her to... Where are you going, lady? I must have clicked on something. So I can't rotate this. Oh, here's a bit. So this is what I missed. This is what I'm missing. That's what I'm missing. A little slidey out there. So you gotta be careful of that stuff. All right, so let's actually get her on board here. And it's interesting, like, I don't know how they did it, but see, she auto routes. If there's a possible way for her to get somewhere, she will walk it, which is actually pretty amazing when you consider this space is just a nonsensical, you know, non-Euclidean space. Pretty crazy. Now she's whipped around that way. Gravity just doesn't matter here. Gravity is a stupid thing. All right, so now we can actually spin the whole puzzle around, which is crazy too, but okay, that's fine. So I'm assuming at this point, we've got to get her up to this button. Correct, correct. As we rotate this, we see there's a point where these two things do touch. And it's also a way for her to basically come around standing up. So I think I'm going to get her to walk this way. Walk this way. That'll get her standing up. And then we can kind of join these together. Now, obviously, she has to go upstairs, so we might as well get her up the stairs. Let's see where this leads to. So this leads to the back end here, and there's a ladder. She can climb up and go to Mr. Button. I really want to know how they made this game. I'm gonna have to find out today. Hats off to them. Somebody actually sat down and figured out a way for this to work. Super cool. Okay, so this thing rotates. Whee! So that'll take her from there to, she could theoretically go from standing here to walking up this way, which I'm sure gets us somewhere. We also have these blocky things, so this thing looks like it's spin-a-majigs. So we got a spin-a-majigger. So I'm thinking, usually we got, our target is either to get her up here, or there's a space here. Usually these come, this is like an end goal, so usually these are the intermediary goals. I'm not sure where she'll pop out, but we'll see if we can get her here. So it looks like maybe she's got to go up here first. Who knows? Okay. So it looks like we can get her to go up here and then spin a majigger around. So let's do that. So stand here, Ida. And I'm going to whip you around here, and you're going to go this way. And I'm going to bring this around here for you to then whip over this way. Watch your head, Ida. Don't want to crush your head. And you can go down into here. So I think this is one of those things where I was clicking on here and it wasn't working. I thought I didn't have the puzzle right, but it turns out I got to click on the floor inside. So if you ever get stuck, just remember sometimes you got to click at a specific point in the thing. Let me just read chat real quick. I've seen Eric Scholm. Eric Scholm. I'm trying to remember if I've seen that or not. That looks good too. Not my game, I don't think, but they say it's isometric. I don't. Interesting. It rings a bell, but couldn't say. See, I love this. Water's going uphill, back down. Boop. Anyway, boop. What's up, Grandma, or whoever the hell you are? And what are you doing here? Are you another one, or are you the same one? She always says these very dramatic things out of nowhere, and they make no sense. Like, this was the Valley of Men. Okay? Now all that remains are our monuments, stripped of their glories. I mean, they're still pretty cool. Thieving princess, why have you returned? Ah, so apparently we did steal all the little magic cubes. So I guess that's the thing. We stole and broke the puzzles, and now we are replacing them. I think Julia had it right. Apparently we're solving puzzles to save the world. All right, thanks, Jay. Posting a linky poo on there. Another puzzle, eh? Let's just have some tea to get the neurons firing. These little crows, man, they're always looking down on us. That is a picture. That must be settings. I don't know. I'll leave it on for now. If the crows, I know at one point the crows got super annoying. Let me know if they get too annoying. We'll just, or the music or whatever, we'll turn something off. I think at one point I ended up just playing this with it quiet. Let me know if I need to turn down the master volume even more on the game. I think I will quiet the... I found the crows super annoying, to be honest. Alright, mute those little bastards. Go ahead, try to squawk. Heh, can't, can you? Okay. Sorry. Let's see what we're doing now. So again, we have the same, we're doing the same thing. We got spin-a-majiggies. Looks like we're basically just trying to get up there, so that doesn't seem too difficult. I think that's just a matter of just doing that. Not too difficult. All right, fork over the cube there, chickie. With your magic hat. Oh, it's what is that called? Rhombus? Is that what that's called? I'm not quite sure what that's called. All right, another puzzle down. Number 5, let's go. So it's a pretty fun game, right? It's interesting. It's visually pretty cool. Oh no, the stinking crow people. Yeah, I think this is definitely where I shut them up because they just sat there and squawked at me the whole time. It's super annoying. All right, crow peeps. I know we're probably related and all. So let's see what we can and can't do. I am not seeing anything I can interact with on the puzzle side. Yeah, chill and mind bending. It's good for a sleepy Sunday. Sleepy solstice Sunday. So I guess we just have to run around and try to dodge these guys, suppose. So get to the stairs. Oh no, stop, 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 come back. He's gonna squawk at me like a little bastard. Get on the stairs. And she goes past. Run, Forrest, run. Okay. We'll just use stairways as safe spaces here. Shoop. Get to Mr. Button. Oh, shut up. Don't squawk at me. Ah, there we go. What does this do? Ah, now we can flip stairs around. Very, very nice. Okay. So let's figure out our goal. Our goal is probably to get over here to this other button. Which means we probably want to go up the stairs. So I'm going to catch this guy and flip him upside down so he's trapped. Bounce Ida up here. Okay. Does this thing move anything else? Oh, it moves that little. It does too. So we can get up the back way, looks like. Can flippy these. She could go around this way. Once this guy's out of the way again. Not a big fan of the crows. Luckily, I don't think they're not a big feature in the game. They're just there here and there. All right, Ida. Let's go around the back way again. And goal. Okay. So, probably have a handle here, but not currently. So you notice this is purple and this is purple. So the game's really good at kind of giving us clues about related items, usually with colors or shapes. So when we step off of this purple one works. And look, they're actually related, but we can't spin it when Ida's on it. We can spin this one when this guy's on it though, so we can just, there's one there. Interestingly enough. Oh, don't yank, shut up. So there's one there. So we can actually wait for him to get off of it. He can get back on it. Then we'll spin both of them out of the way. Now they're both out of the way. And the magic button does stuffs. Now we got gears, and the gears turn, and things spin. Oh, looky, looky, okay. Very nice. So obviously we have a path up here. What does that buy us? Well, let's see. Again, it's purple, so it probably is related to this. Oh, it goes up and down. Very nice, very nice. So it's, as we rotate it, okay, I'm not sure what that means, but let's get her past the Crow brothers first. Obviously, we got to get past this dude. Now that he sees Ida, he's going to want to get to her. So, can't trap him here. I'm not sure if Ida can get on there, but we can't do anything when she's on the purple, so that's fine. So we can try to trap him up above, perhaps. It's the only thing I can think of for now. So let's get him to walk on board. Come on, buddy. Come get Ida, fresh Ida. Whoop. Okay. That doesn't get us much of anywhere. Let's hide these guys. So again, he's walking back and forth. We can get him to follow Ida and maybe walk here. He doesn't walk on stairs, so hopefully he'll go back and we can get him to walk on this platform. That's the idea. So hopefully he walks past it, which he does, which is good. We raise this up. And as he finishes his patrol, we'll catch him. There we go. Bye-bye, Mr. Crow. Okay, another tower. Not much going on here, other than just seems like we got to climb the tower. We got a doorway. Those are usually something to head for, and it looks like we can get there, so let's just head for Mr. Doorway. Once the Yappy brothers get out of the way. Yeah, don't yap at Ida. She's putting things right. Gotta leave her alone. It's probably one crow for every bad thing she did or something. I'm sure there's symbolism here. Also, interestingly enough, remember how I said she and the crows were alike? Notice the shadow. I don't know if you noticed this when you played this, Jay. But look, there's a shadow Ida here. Or is it a crow? It looks like she's sitting on the ledge, but also then it opens its mouth like it's a crow. Again, saying that they're related or the same things. Not sure if I'm sure there's some deep meaning for it, but it doesn't really help us solve puzzles. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Looks like we gotta probably go through a doorway. We've got spinny majiggers, so we can probably spin this guy off and get him out of the way easily enough. And then this is another spinny majigger. So one spinny majigger at a time. Let's try to get this guy out of the way. Easy enough. The little crow's looking at me. Okay, so that pops us up here. We need the crow out of the way. We probably have to go through that doorway, so we'll just send him up top. Getting near the top of the tower. Okay, it is here. Looks like we just have Lego bricks to rotate. Super funky stuff going on here. So obviously we're trying to get up top. That's our target now. We can spinner majig this, and things rotate at different rates. Crazy stuff happens. So for now, all we can do is try to get Ida probably up to here. So let's get her on this first step. And then we'll line up those steps. And we'll line up these steps. And then we'll get her up here and see where that buys us. We'll keep rotating until maybe something makes sense. Looks like she'll go here. And we rotate this back. And it goes here. This game is so cool, isn't it? It is. It's super fascinating stuff. So crazy. At some point in this game, you can tell the guys, the people who created it, are just flexing. They're just like, look at the cool crap we thought up, you know? It's just so nice, so interesting. So obviously this is a special puzzle. This is a special thing. It's a special color and it's moving, so it's probably something we want to aim for. Let's see if it buys us anything. I mean, we can then move to here, perhaps. Let's see. Looks like we can then go upstairs. We're just going to keep trying to go upwards and see what happens here. All right. So now, interestingly enough, we do have stairs going up to the side, so we probably have to use them. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Come on, Ida. There we go. Stairs. Super cool. All right, and then these will whip around and touch. Easy. Piece of cake. All right, fork it over. All righty, another little pyramid-y thing. All kinds of crazy prisms. Prismy type things. The Crow People completed. Bye, Crow People. Very fun. Nice hanging out with you. Yeah, ladders. They're kind of indents. They probably should have popped them out instead. Chutes and Ladders. Remember that game? Back in my day when we had Chutes and Ladders and Candyland. And then as you got older, you had to play. You played Monopoly and Risk. Yeah, it's interesting. They don't give you. I guess the one downside about this, even though they don't have many mechanics, they don't tell you anything in this game. I mean, even there's not even really much going on as far as the UI is concerned. You got a circle, like what the hell does that mean? Am I supposed to click that or not? Very bare bones. But you just got to play around. Okay, so this guy looks like we can make stairs that go up and flatten. I like how Ida watches them. Woo, look at her head bop. Okay. Step on, go up, step over. Actually, just sit on the stairs. So what else do we have? Well, get up top. Oh. It's Boxy McBoxface. He's our buddy. I love this guy. He's our little pal. So we're on Boxy, when we're on top of Boxy McBoxface, we can slide him around sometimes. So obviously we're just gonna scoot him over there. I love Boxy McBoxface. Okay, so we can use him to press buttons. We can use him as another movable piece of the puzzle, and just to keep us company, of course. So let's push this button. Ooh, okay. Now we slide him there, and it lets Ida push this button. All right. Okay. So we got another buttony thing here. We need to get to it so we can ride Mr. Boxy McBoxface over here. Press this button, see what happens. So it looks different than these other buttons, and that is because it's a temporary button. So these things make a permanent change. This is intermittent. So let's see what that buys us. Obviously, if we have to stand here, Boxy McBoxface probably can ride this. So let's just put him on. See what happens when he's goes up. Okay, that gets him up here, which is all lovely and stuff. But what does that actually get us? Not much if we're not here with him. Oh, but there are stairs going up. So when he's parked there, we can ride on top of him again, which is, I'm sure, what we need to do. Now we can ride him along. It gets us to yet another button. Aha! We'll just let Boxy take care of this one. Ooh. Look at Boxy. Ah, he can slide. All right, Boxy, I'm gonna use you as a little platform. And we're there. All right. Okay. Sorry, I was having some tea, and now So what do we got to do? Press the button again? Woohoo! All right, Boxy, he's coming along. Coming along for the ride. Maybe. There he is. All right, looks like he's on his own now. I don't know where Ida is, but he's on a magical journey by himself. Well, there's Ida, probably. All right. Okay, let's see what craziness we have now. So obviously he can slide. And these rotate. So for now it's rotating stairs. So I'm thinking maybe we get Boxy out of the way for now. And we'll take the stairs up top, click a button and see what happens. These are momentary, so Ida has to stay on it. Oh, a light turns on. All right. Interesting. We also have another button and another light. So I'm assuming we have to tag team somehow here. So maybe what our goal is to get Ida. I'll press this is another button that does a permanent change. Ooh. Okay. Wow, dude man is upside down now, huh? So that's permanent. We need Boxy back up top, so we can slide him around and then flip him back on top like that. And now Ida, you stand there, and Boxy, you stand on this one. Well, there you go. What time is it? 11 o'clock. We're not doing too bad here. Okay. Whew. Okay, easy enough. We got a spinner majiggy. And trying to get up to the button. I have no way up there. So I'll probably need help of Boxy to get me up there, which means I need to be on top of him. But how do I get on top of him? With the magic of perspective, no doubt. So let's see if we can figure that out. Oops. So Ida has to be somewhere standing for that to work. And we're pretty sure. Okay. Well, let's just fiddle around and see. Okay. I'm seeing things line up there. So that's cool. That's how we do it. So we got to get Ida. There we go. Whew. What a brain bender, huh? Super crazy, weird, crazy ass geometry. Okily dokily. So, again, we have him. We still have rotation. I imagine we can. Looks like we can move him to this surface if need be, which I think we do. What does this do? Aha, that raises and stuff. Gotcha. All right, so Ida's going to get on top. We're going to slide him. Oh, interesting. We cannot slide it. See, my idea was to get him on here, spin it, and then do that. But we can't spin it with him on top, which is an added difficulty. But we do want him there, because with him on top, or with Ida on top of Boxy, we can put him here. And then slide him up, and she'll be up top and be able to walk inside. I think that's the idea. We got to figure out how to get Boxy up there, though. I don't know. Maybe that isn't the way. Maybe it is. Answers on a postcard, if you guys see it. I'm thinking we have to get him up here now. Or am I mistaken? It has to be the case, right? But we can only cross. So we can cross. We can flip. Does that do anything? No. Not that I see. I mean, Ida can get up there, which is great and all, but that doesn't really matter much. Am I missing? We got a slidey bit, but that's it. You do that. All right. Seems simple, but I'm actually kind of stumped, I think. Let's see, Ida can't get up top without him. Yeah, she needs to be on top, which means he needs to be up here for sure. How do you get up there, brother? Let's see. Definitely has to do with... Oh. No, wait, yeah, no. Yeah, but I need him. See, if he could just get on here, but how? But he can't spin at the same time. Definitely missing something obvious, I'm sure. All right, let's see. Wait, why is it letting me? Oh, Ida can't be on top of him. Okay, so that's a weird rule. I couldn't spin it when Ida was on top of him, but I can all by himself. All right, that's a little bit of annoying, but I see it now. Okay, fine. 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 Okay, yeah, I see. Ida can't be on top of him. Gotcha, gotcha. But you can be on top of him there, and then I can slide him like that. Oh, wow. All right. Woo, that was a toughie. Okay. Goal. Oh, she's got a spiky star now. She stole all kinds of stuff. Ah, good old Boxy McBoxface. Uh-oh. Ah! Come on, Boxy! Come on, buddy! I'm happy he's coming with us. Come on, little buddy. You can do it. No! Hope he's not drowning. I haven't even been paying attention to the achievements. Yeah, I was a little sad to see him go underwater. I agree. He became our little buddy, and then all of a sudden he's gone. The Rookery. A throne lies vacant. Okie dokie. Well, we got no Ida, but we got crows. So let's get the crows to do our work, I suppose. We've got this thing. So let's get him across the way over to here. And see where we want to go from there. We can get him on top of this and then spin it to the button, I suppose. Wing! There we go. Ah! A wild Ida has appeared. All right, Miss Ida. Not much going on. We just need to get her down here. So she rides the old up, but we can't do it with her on top, of course. So you're going to have to go around this way. And then we'll make the I-beam that way. And go past the peanut gallery. Give them the finger as you go by. And we're done. Okay, let's see. I've got 2 buttons this thing can press. Probably. And we got an Ida. We cannot do much of anything right now. Let's get them to this isolated one first, see what happens. Ah, it spins that around once, so let's do that. Ida. I'm thinking this one and this one will join together if we spin them around a little bit more. So we'll do that. Do 2 spins. Then I'm guessing this is going to spin this one the other way. No doubt. There we go. Just chillax here for a minute, buddy. Now let's spin Ida back around here. Okay, you take a break. You go to this button. Woo! Woof. Okay. Step right up. Step on the button. I'm assuming we got to go through the door. Doors are our friends. Buttons are our friends too. Buttons and doors. Ah, problem though. Mr. Crow spoiling our fun. When we press this button, we get off of it, and he says, "Ah, a button, I'm going to press it." And he presses it, and it turns it back. We do have this, though, so could yank it up. We press that. That opens. We tell Ida to go up here, and then we hold that to block him. There we go. There. Now what's that get us? Absolutely nowhere. We're up top. We got another door though, so let's go through there. Ew. It's Grandma Sage telling us more useless information, I'm sure. Yeah, okay, so this was actually the first one, I guess. Maybe. I didn't realize that. Yeah, so this is where I stole the intro from. How are you guys doing? You holding up all right? Getting bored? Are you interested still? I think it's a neat game, right? Trying to talk my way through it so you guys can kind of... Are we giving it back now? Those who stole our sacred geometry have forgotten their true selves. Yeah, I suppose. Cursed to walk these monuments are they. So maybe if we steal too much geometry, we end up as one of these crows. And that's why we look similar? I don't know. Could be. It's a mystery. Cool, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm trying to like talk out loud my thought process so you guys can follow along as I go. Fortunately for you, I'm kind of a nut job and normally talk to myself anyway when I play these kind of games, so it works out. All right, so foolish princes, have you forgotten too? Of course I have. Damn geometry thieves. So yeah, this is absolutely where I stole the intro from. I got to level 9 in this game, but never made it past that. I'm not sure I've actually played that level. All I can tell is that I've not finished it. Oh, okay. I forget what level we're on now, but yeah, we'll pay attention to level 9, see how that goes. I know with this one, I swam along pretty well, and then I did hit a point where I was like, huh? So that might be level 9. All right, lady. So what do you want from us? You gonna talk? I guess we go back through the dough, because doughs are our friend. Through the dough. Alrighty. Looks like another spinning puzzle. Right. Spinny puzzles. Trying to get up top. We got some fun-loving buttons along the way. So, yeah, I think we mainly want to head kind of seeing a path up this way. So let's just go there for now. See where that gets us. Those don't join. Where's that going to get us? Ah, there. Gotcha. So weird. I love this game. It's like spin 'em a jig till it makes some kind of sense. Might as well climb up here, no doubt. Let's see. We need to get up to that thing. Or up top. I have a feeling we got to get to the button first, of course. All right, so what lines up with the button or stairs or something? Probably something that lines up with the button. Maybe we aren't meant to be up there yet. We do have this intermediary button. Gotcha. All right. Come back down, Ida. Go over here. You want to go there? Why don't you want to go there? Okay, go here then. Fine. And then to the button. Aha! So. Very, very nice. Very nice, Ida. Okay, so what lines up with that thing, perchance? Let's see. Ah, up the stairs. Gotcha. Come on, Ida. Up the stairs. Another button for you. Oh, well, that's an easy button. just a lift. Sweet. Ooh, this one had a little... The unfurled steps. I unfurled some steps. Look at me achieving things. Put that on my resume. 6, 7. So you said 9, right? We're on 8. Five, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so the one after this one. Gotcha. All right, let's see what level 8 has in store for us. The box, in which there lie strange delights. Turkish delights, I'm sure. Yep, apparently. Okay. Let's see what we got. Crazy stuff. So it looks like... I love this game. So cool. So it looks like I can flip the lid 2 different ways. So we have Ida here. And we have... So we have a green and a blue. I also can lift it up and I got a purple. When I lift it up, I cannot do anything else. So for now, let's play with where she's at. But it does look like the mechanics for now. I've got 3 different areas. Let's see what Ida's doing. I have a feeling she probably has to go up here and or press a button. Let's just see what happens when she goes in there. She disappears. She pops up in the gold. Interestingly enough. Okay, so that's good to know. So this goes between the turquoise and the gold. Let's pop her back through. Go back through for now. Let's press buttons, because buttons are definitely our friend always. We lit up the light. Okay, and we get off. It stays lit. So obviously it looks like our goal is to kind of press all the buttons, I suppose. So we have 4 buttons to press. That is my guess at this point. What happens when we go through the top? All right, so that top one, whoa, where'd she go? She's just gone. Or am I missing her? Ida. Where'd you go, Ida? Hello? Ida? You around? Did I lose her? I think I broke it. Let's see. Obviously there must be maybe a 4th location that I'm not noticing. I'm guessing there's another color, another location that I'm not quite noticing yet. So let's see. This I can just lift up and down. I cannot rotate it. Oh, look at that. So if I lift on this side of the box, I get purple. If I lift on this side of the box, I get yellow, and a wild Ida is here. Very interesting. All right, Ida. We're done with the yellow for now. You can zip on back out of there. Very nice. So yellow's done. Yellow's done. Cyan is done. super crazy, right? Murph. Is that from Murphy Brown? Remember that show? I haven't thought of that show in forever. Murphy Brown. Damn, I forgot all about that. Okay, where's Miss Ida? All right, she's back in Cyan World. Let's pop her over to wherever the hell this goes. Can't go back there, so I think that was here. Okay. All we can do is walk around for now, it looks like. So we'll go through this door and see where that gets us. I'm hoping the center. Aha, so. Okay, we got Yeller. Okay. Nowhere else to go but back, I suppose, that I can see. That door is closed to us. So we have one color left. That would be this magenta color. So we got to figure out how to get there. Because there's no way to get there, but we do have this guy walking autonomously. So we can actually fool him into walking on the button for us. So, there we go. Murphy Brown, it was a TV show way back in the day. Murphy Brown was like this strong-willed executive lady. So she was like this, you know, yeah, like an executive boss lady. I don't even remember what she was in charge of. Like, it was either a television broadcast show, or I think it was news. I want to say it's news. Or advertising, something along those lines. Yeah, don't quite remember. It was a long freaking time ago, but I did like that show as a kid. Okay, so we got all these lit. Now what happens? Oh, other weird things. More buttons. She might have been. She was a bitchy lady sometimes. I think she might have had a new assistant and everyone. I could definitely see that being a thing. Miss Ida, where the heck are you, Miss Ida? Oh. We're just gonna keep spin-a-majinging things until stuff happens. There's Ida. Okay, well, looks like our goal is to get through there, so we probably have to walk through a door somewhere to get through that door. For now, all we have is a button to press. I like the fishies. Hey, fishies. Alrighty. Walkway to another button. Let her auto-navigate. It's cool that you don't actually have to steer her around. They probably realized it would be nigh impossible to create controls for that, so you just click where you need to go. Uh-oh. Okay, our way back is blocked. We do have another button. This is a button-happy game. let's just keep doing it. Alrighty. Nowhere to go but upstairs, I suppose. Can't get there from here. What else do we have? We can actually walk around though and get to this button, weirdly enough. Because weird geometry is weird geometry. Now we have a route. Okie dokie. Now we have a route to this button because she can walk on walls. And our friend the door. And our friend the button. What you doing, Ida? Your box is folding up. And blink. Interstellar. Sorry, I missed that comment. So that's what you're talking about. Gotcha. Strange Delights. I want to make a puzzle box now. Okay. Oakley dokley, Mr. J. Here comes the dreaded level 9. Yeah, try to 3D print that. I mean, it'll work if we can, if you only view it from one point in space, I'm sure. Okie dokie. Let's go. Oh, the descent. There is nobody left to forgive us. Well, that's cheerful. All right. To my peeps. You won't be forgotten, whoever you are. All right, lady. Let's just go down. So as we go down, the water recedes. And we see more of the puzzle on each level. So I don't see much down these stairs. I think they end, so we probably got to go down the ladder. Yeah, we'll see Blocky McBlockface. He makes a heroic comeback, I think. All right. Can't go. Oh, we can go down. Low poly water. Okay, we're getting some of the puzzle here. We're seeing a button. We got a spinny majigger, which raises and lowers Mr. Tower here. Does a lot. It's doing a lot. It's doing a lot of heavy lifting. It's moving a tower and a ladder. It's got another thing right here that it's moving, which is another platform ladder. It's also got this one. For now, I think this is our interesting one, because that lets us ladder up to here and push yet another button, which I'm sure does all kinds of cool things. Ooh, sure. I'm not sure what that did, but fine. Fine. Okie dokie. Look, it's a blocky big block face. Hey, buddy. Hey. I didn't even see you there, pal. Nice. I'm guessing we got to get to him somehow. What can you do? Can you do anything? You can't do anything. Alrighty. So I'm going to get down for now. This doesn't seem to have anything else to do with us. So we have this and this that we can get on. I'm thinking we walk around to this thing. Oh, where's Bodie McBoatface? Does he disappear when he only shows up at a certain point? Oh, I see. He comes up with that. Oh, he's yet another thing. Gotcha. Gotcha. So, I'd like to get down more. Oh, we can slide around. So we can get on him if we can get here. So we want to get to this surface, I'm thinking. We got a ladder there. Right, I'm seeing a way. I'm seeing a way. A little bit more, a little bit less. Come on, Ida. There we go. Yeah! I guess he's not organic, so he didn't need to breathe water. I will take him across the pond here. Can't go through the door. Can't go quite enough to get there quite yet, apparently. Which is just so sad. Okay, get off for a minute. When we're on him, we can't change anything. He doesn't slide out enough for us to get over there. So let's see what else happens. All right, let's see. Rotate this all the way this way. Rotate. Ah, gotcha. We rotated all the way there, and then there's one more block that shows up. There we go. Mystery solved. When in doubt, just fiddle with the knobs. Ooh, okay. Well, Ida, we got a lever. I haven't seen that. What does that do? Oh, it pulls out a drawer for us. Interesting. Very cool. Obviously, I guess we're trying to get to the Mr. button, probably. So that slides him out, which is going to let us go between. And, oh, we got jogging stairs. So between those two mechanisms, I'm sure we can get to Mr. Button. Let's have Ida go there. And let's see. Okay, yeah, we're just going to walk. How about you get on here, Ida? Where do we want her? Let's see. I don't know. Let's just keep going down. See what happens. Oh, we got a spinny majigger too. Ah, Mr. Spinny Majigger. I see. So that's rotating this thing and this thing. Ah, Ida. Let's see. Anything marked on the floor is a lot of time a clue as well. Aha, there we go. Okay. All right, Ida. Let's get you back over here. See if there's one that gets me a path across. Perhaps. There is. All we can do is keep heading down for now, as far as I see. What did this one do now? That works. We'll just keep going down. Can you go down the steps, Ida? There you go. Into the abyss. So does this look familiar, Jay? Did you get this far? I could see not realizing you have to go down inside the pit, perhaps. Pulley stuffs. Yeah. But yeah, this is kind of all about continually going down as much as possible, I think. I don't even think I played this level. Okay. You got the same memory I do. All right, we're spoiled for buttons. Let's just do that one. That did a thing. How about this button? What's this button do? That does another thing. How about this button? More buttons? All right. Come across here. Actually, we could just go this way. It doesn't matter. It works out either way, Ida. Just press the button because buttons are our friends. We can go down, down, down. Let's see. What do we got? What's that going to get us? Nothing. Oh, we got stairs, but I can't spin him a jig if she's on it. So let's just keep rotating. See what if at some point things line up properly. Aha. When in doubt, just keep spin-a-majigging. Yeah, exactly, Jay. It's super intriguing to look at, and it doesn't even require much but just some simple shading. Simple shape, simple shading. It's still super cool. Oh. We got the creepy Holy Crow now. So I got walls, and I got this thing here which can block the Holy Crow. Why we need to or what? I don't know. For now, let's let her pass. All right. Grandma Nonsense wants to talk to us again. Long ages lie heavy on old bones in these buried halls. Sacred geometry was our pride, our downfall. But forever will our monuments stand in this valley. I mean, you haven't really told me anything new that I haven't heard a million times. Sacred geometry, blah, 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 ruins, bad things happened. Not really giving me a lot of help there, lady. Nothing to do but keep going down. Yeah, exactly, Jay. You exactly the correct thing. Stolen stinking geometry. All I'm doing is I'm just moving forward and things are happening. All right. Thank you, Sacred Geometry. Come on, Ida. You can do it. Uh-oh. What is this, a sarcophagus? Sarcophagi, plenty of them. That's not menacing. Let's go take a peeky at this one. We got our poppy. I feel like we should, you know, pour some beer for our homies or something too. Paying respects. Press F to pay respects. Blender. Okay. Puzzle X. Number 10. Journey's End. What was... Okay. Observatory. In which at journey's end, what was not meant for us is all returned. I mean, but it's not meant for us. Oh man, I vaguely remember this one. This one was crazy. This one is we're gonna be here for a little bit doing this one, I think. This one is crazy. Could be towards the end of the game. I forget how many levels there are. I think there might be one or two after this, I'm not sure. It's definitely getting crazier though. Okay, so basically all we could do is this spin-a-majigs the sections of the cube. So that's our one and only mechanic here. Or, I mean, that's one mechanic. So spin-a-majiggies. And we can spin-a-majig when Ida is on them. So we can actually flip around to different parts of this cubey thing. We also have these guys, which feel like they do the same thing. So we can rotate the cube around. Notice at some point, some things, yeah, so we can spin the cubey thing around. This is a perma gap, looks like. At no point does it really connect with anything else. Okie dokie. And we got Mr. Crow here. Right. So, all we can do is try to get through some doors for now, I suppose. So, where do we want to go first? I don't know. We got, what, 2 doors to choose from? All right, so this one, if we can go to the outside perhaps, and then spin around to the inside. That's what I'm thinking here. So let's spin a majigger to the outside. Have her walk around. Oh, maybe I can't do that. I could do it through this though, yeah? Yes, look at me. As long as Mr. Crow doesn't bite us. Should be able to spin him a jig around this way. Uh-oh. What was that? Oh, weird. We just blipped into a whole different thing. Okay, wasn't expecting that. All right, now we must probably go through this door and or push this button. Righto. All right, so we got a slidey back and forth bit and we got counter spinny bits going on. All right, Ida. Can you walk onto something at some point? You can walk up here, no doubt. And then spin him a jig. Yeah, sure. That doesn't really get you anywhere, does it? Yeah, that doesn't get me anywhere, does it? As far as I can see. Not yet, at least. Okay. Forget that. Forget that, Ida. Bad idea. Where else can you go? Oh, wait. Maybe I could do this. I can get her on over this thing, and then, hang tough. Stay here. Then maybe do something with what plane she's on. So what if she were on this side? Where does that get her? I don't know. Let's try. Let's just pop her over. Oh, sorry. Go here. Where does that get you, Ida? All right, I feel like, let's see, where do we want to ultimately end up? I'm thinking on the spin-a-majiggy mechanism or something. How do we get on that? Let's see. How does that intersect? Is that? Can't just walk onto that, right? No. I'm a bit stuckered. Let's see. Oh, there's a door here too. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing the door that she can obviously walk through. Us. Aha. There we go. That's what I was missing. Okay. So now I suppose she can walk through this door. And that gets her on her spinner majigger. And now we can have her push the button. Whew. Go back through the door. Awesome. Now we're back in the cube. And that door is done. So we have, I guess, 2 more doors to solve, which I'm sure lead us to other weird-ass puzzles each time. Okay, so from here, let's see where we can get to. I can't walk across the door. I can only walk up onto the stairs. Let's see, where can you go? I can walk onto this, and that's about it. So I think I can basically go back out to the outside world here. Where are my doors? Got a door there. So I got a door on the inside surface of that. And I got an upright door. Is there any easy way for me to get over to this guy, which would then spin around? This doesn't spin like the others. So I can't spin around and go down the stairs to get there. That rotates. Right, maybe I got to go for the other door. Inside route, perhaps. I don't know. Let's go see where else I can get to. How would I even get to the inside? On the top? Not sure. Let's go for the easier one. I can spin these around, and then I'm on this plane, I think. Oh, but I can't get across there. So how do I get to there? Along the inside, I suppose. Super crazy. There we go. And then I could go in there. Woo! Okay. Brain is frizzled here. Brain is definitely frizzled. Okay, so this is how this moves. Basically, crazy stuff whips around at different speeds. So these things join different levels, and these things go from basically pointing inwards to pointing outwards, vice versa. So that's fine. That's fine. Totally cool. Let's get her on here and see where we can take her. We'll just keep going door hopping, I suppose. Oh yeah. Oops. I guess we gotta go through that door. Makes sense. Oh, there you are. Okay. Just keep up. We got another door. All right, there we go. We spin these till they go to the outside world. Then spin them back till they go to the inside world. Ha. Whew. Okay, I looked away. What happened? Wait, are we magically going back to our thing? What do I gotta do now? I wasn't looking. Is there a door? Where am I going? Don't tell me I gotta go all the way back. Oh, I gotcha. There's a door there. How do I get there from here? Alright, I gotta go across to here. And then whip around. Whoops. Whip. There we go. Substance painter like things in Blender. Sounds cool. Alright, we got one more door to crack. And then I think I'm gonna, if this isn't the end of the game, I'm gonna take a break for 5 or 10 minutes after we solve this. I actually might do it now. Yeah, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. We'll say 12:05-ish. I'll be right back, everybody. Hang tough. Darn it. That's not what I wanted. There we go. All right, I'm back. A whole minute ahead of time. Super efficient. When last we left off, Ida was in a crazy cube, trying to find her way to this doorway. So this one is difficult because how the flying hell do we get there? So we need to be on this inside surface. Oh, actually, I think I'm seeing it. That actually isn't bad. This inside surface, we can go through here. It connects with this surface. Or this thing. So if we can get onto this corner, we've got it. I think that's the key. So we just got to figure out how to get onto this corner somehow. Probably via the outside. Alright, so the blue corner. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, let's just start meandering that away. Let's see. I got it. I got the route. All right, spin-a-majig to the inside. Walk your way around the inside loop. Sorry, Ida, didn't mean to spin it on you. To here. And then I guess you can just go this way, which is fine. Walk your way up to... Oh, keep wanting to spin the wrong thing. Walk your way up to here. And now we're there. So let's see. Where do we need to do that again now? We wanted to go... Trying to get to the door somewhere. Where are we? Where are we going again? Oh yeah. Trying to get to this inside door. So if we bring her on this surface, that'll actually get us there, I think. Yes, look at us. Look at us being smart and stuff. Whew, more Legos. Escher Legos. Well. My head is broken. I think my brain is broken. So this does all kinds of crazy things. Goes upside down, things turn, lots of stuff happening here. Lots of stuff happening. Let's try to figure out where we might be needing to go. I suppose that's a good thing to figure out. So let's see. Looks like we've probably got to press a button. So we probably want to be somewhere on this surface, perhaps. So let's see what happens to that surface. That surface can go along here. It's that surface. This surface. Yeah, crazy stuff. We basically want to make our way into the inside path somehow. All right, Ida, for now, get your butt down this way. And then... get your butt down this way. And this will probably... This spin-a-majig, so this will probably take us to the inside world, probably, maybe, if I can flip this the right way without making everybody dizzy. Right, that actually doesn't work. It would be nice, but it doesn't work because it's standing up. This game is so broken. Or that's how we were. That's where we came from. That's where we came from. Oh, sorry. Let's just keep going. Let's see where this gets us. Well, that'll spin a majig nicely on the inside, though, no? Maybe. Let's try this thing here. Oh, yeah, that gets us on the inside. Now we want... Where do we want to be? We want to press the button. So we actually got to wrap around, I suppose, somehow. How do we do that? Pray tell. Oh, that's a path. Okay. Hee. There we go. Button time. Of course. It's going to spin us to the outside for reasons. What's that get us? A door. That's what it gets us. Woof. No, not the cube again. Oh, we got a goal now. And the cube is changing. Just to keep it interesting. Right. Cool. Great. That's our goal. We've got to get to the top surface somehow. Nothing rotates around to the top surface. So again, it's going to be through this area here. We'll have to do it, no doubt. No doubt. But that doesn't... Oh, man. How are we going to get to the top? So this thing doesn't close. Right? No point. We need to get to the top. And nothing rotates. For how we do that, pray tell. Maybe something is lining up. I'm not seeing it. I don't know, Ida. Let's just walk around until we figure something out. How about that? How would we get to the top surface? There's got to be a visual trick to get us up top, I suppose, right? So let's see if one of these perspectives lines up with something weird down below or something. It's the only thing I can think of. Something that blends in with the top surface. Oh, there we go. It is a visual trick. So this surface here Alright, so we got to get to this blue bottom surface. If we get to this blue bottom surface, we're in good shape. We could do that, I'm sure. Yeah, we could do that. I'll just whip around this way. Okay, that gets us to the blue bottom surface. And now we rotate the cube until the visual trick happens again. There we go. Ha! Oof. Good going, Ida. Woohoo! Number 10 done. Let's see if there's more to come. It's just a matter of fiddling with it till something strikes your fancy, you know? Uh-oh. Zombie crows! Alright. We're gonna sing an orchestra? Look at the crows! They're turning into colored things now and ascending into heaven or something. Congratulations, we freed the crows from being black and now they're colored, because that seems racist. I don't know. And now we're queen of the crows. Ha! Does that mean we take over? Now we're a crowy thing too. Yeah. I think acid was involved in the making of this whole game, no doubt. And that, my friends, is the end of Monument Valley number 1. So what do you guys think? Do you want to tackle number 2 next week, or should we find a different type of game? I'm good either way. I mean, I can look for another game, but tentatively, I guess we can plan on playing this again next week. I don't know if you guys enjoyed watching me play a puzzle game or not. I think it's interesting to look at. I think the next one, if I'm not mistaken, involves... I mean, we can even start the next one if you want. Play to our 2 o'clock. I don't know. Do you guys want to keep playing, or do you want to call it a day? We can play the next one. I think the next one is tag team. I think we have a daughter in the next one somehow, and we play 2 players sort of, but it's one person playing both characters, and we kind of work tag team together. Yeah, I'm thinking the same, because my brain is kind of mush a little bit. It actually takes a lot of thinking to do these, you know? Sounds good, Miss Julia. Definitely couldn't do the 7 or 8 hour stream playing this. Oh. Wait, we actually do have 2 more minis. So we actually have more to this. Do we want to keep playing and finish the 8 more magical chapters and the standalone adventure? I don't know. Yeah, bonus levels. I could go either way. I think my brain might hold out, but I'm not sure. And we could try to start them maybe. I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? Shall we just say screw it, have lunch? Puzzles are hard to focus on for more than a few hours, I think. I don't know. Got 4 viewers, so there's 4 votes out there. Julia says save till next week. Do the bonus ones next week. I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Yeah, we'll tackle the bonus ones. This will stretch it out a little bit. Tackle the bonus ones next week. Julia gets all 4 votes and my vote. Yeah, we'll finish on a puzzling end to 2025. All right. Yep. The boys are voting, and sounds unanimous so far. Unanimous. Alrighty. Let's escape. I guess this is the exit button. I would like to quit, please. So next week we'll play the bonus chapters of Monument Valley. So let's see. Let's look at the date here. So I won't see you guys again, at least on the live stream, until after Christmas, but before the New Year's. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy solstice and Merry Christmas and all that. Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys get cool presents. Maybe Santa will give you some $500 RAM or something. I don't know. I was lucky. I actually just recently upgraded my RAM. I guess I must have been right before the shortage because it was not $500. So I think I maxed out what I can put in this system. Must have caught it just in time though, because I looked back at my recent purchase and it's sold out. Could be a crim between. Could be. That's true. Could have a Christmas stream or something. Christmas Eve, Christmas stream. Maybe I'll do a Christmas stream. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks again for stopping by and watching me play this silly game. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you again next week. Or sooner.